today's workout is going to be a little sequence that I'm hoping is something that you could sneak in on the days when you maybe have come home, maybe you had a long day at work, you're feeling a little stressed, right? Like your back doesn't feel so great. Maybe you don't feel like doing a full workout, but you know that doing something is going to make your body feel better. Even though you're maybe not super motivated, but you're just like, right, tight muscles, we're achy, you want to do something. This is going to be just a short little movement break you can do that is just going to make you feel better in your body. I'm going to use a couple of my favorite props. I have a small purple ball, and then I have a set of the yoga tune-up balls in a bag, right, to do a few things. So let's get started. I hope you'll join me. See how you feel in your body. I'm going to start with this purple ball behind my back, and it's kind of in my upper back, probably like right in between my shoulder blades, feels like to me. And my feet are just planted on the mat. They could be a little wider if that's more comfortable for you. You're going to take your hands back behind your head, and with your breath, you're going to take a nice big inhale and let yourself tip back over the ball into as much of an arch as feels good for your back. When you come forward, we want to roll our spine forward. So I'm going to tuck my chin, curl through my upper back, mid-back, and just kind of make a nice round shape without stressing or straining. So no yanking, just like a nice gentle curl. And we're going to do like 4 more of those. Nice big inhale. And then exhale to come back. Making it just as much about the breath as about the movement, because it'll help you move better. Exhale as you go back. Let's take 2 more. When you inhale, just feel your lungs expand, your whole ribcage expand. As you exhale, squeezing out that breath, curling through your spine. 1 more in there. And then back up. And then we're going to do a little variation of that. I call it the corkscrew variation, but that's just a name I made up. We're going to roll down the right side of your spine as you start to tip back into that extension. And then once you're there, you're going to do a little side bend to the other side. So the ball kind of twists into your back, and then you're going to curl to come back up. And then we're going to reverse that. So we're kind of leaning a little to the left. Going to start rolling down the left side. Once I get back to my arch, my extension, I'm going to do a little side bend and come up the other side. Definitely add your breath in. Maybe we can inhale as you roll down. Exhale to come back up. And as we're doing this, what you're going to feel is that the ball kind of twists into our back tissue. So it's really good for opening up that space in our back, and it's great core work, great mobility in our back. Let's do 1 more on each side. Inhale, exhale back up, and then the other way. And back up. Good. All right, and then I'm going to come back up. I'm going to set my ball to the side for just a little bit, make sure it doesn't roll out. And then I'm going to use these 2 little balls that are in the bag. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put the balls on my upper back. Each ball will be kind of alongside of my spine, and everybody's a little different as you get them in, but I always tell people, like, put them down far enough that you can be on them, have them alongside of your spine, and let your head be back on the mat and not feel like the balls are going to like squirt out from your back. And then once you're here, we're going to just do some movement with our arms. So we're going to inhale, lift our arms up overhead, and then exhale, open and circle to come around. Now those balls are going to be pressing into your muscles and tissues on your backside. Take these slow. Only take the range that feels okay for you. And then you're going to circle and come back. Let's do 1 more in that direction. Big inhale, exhale to come around. And now I'm going to go the other way for 3. Inhale, big breath as I reach my arms out and around, and then as I exhale, I'm going to press the arms down beside me. And then I'll do it again. Long, big inhale. And then exhale. And press that down. And again, depends on your shoulders, like how big you make these circles. If you need to do smaller ones, definitely do smaller ones. Now, I'm going to leave the balls there and I'm going to do a little shoulder bridge. So I'm going to adjusting my feet about hip width apart. And the balls on your back are going to put some pressure into those muscles. So you may feel like you can't do a full bridge here, and that's fine. You can just do what you can kind of handle as far as that pressure on your back with the balls. Start off and just do a little pelvic tilt where you're going to tuck your pelvis, round your low back. Don't actually lift your hips yet. And then tip your pelvis away from you and create a little arch in your low back. And let's just do like 2 more of those. So we have that pelvic tuck, our pelvis lifts, we rock back. And then I'm going to tip away and create a little arch in my back. I'm going to do that one more time. With some big breath. And then I'm going to head into a bridge. I'm going to do that pelvic tuck first, and then I'm going to start lifting my hips to roll up. And again, with the balls there, you may not feel like you get as high as you normally do. That's fine. And then I'm going to slowly roll back down, curling through my upper back space, mid back, low back, and then releasing my pelvis back to a neutral at the end. Inhaling as I come up. And then exhale. Rolling down. I'm just going to take one more of those. And those balls, they're going to move a little bit on your back. They're going to rock back and forth. That kind of gives them that good, I call it the good massagey effect. And then roll to come back down. Awesome. So just a little shoulder bridging. And of course, if you don't love the balls, you could just do your shoulder bridge without the balls behind. All right, we're going to move on to one more thing here. And this is just a little side bending. And we're going to use our balls. So we're going to sit. I have my legs kind of folded up in front of me. One arm out to the side. I'm going to take a nice big inhale, and I'm going to arch over. And then I'm going to exhale and stack back up. Inhale. And back. I'm just going to do one more. And then I'm just going to hang on to my leg and I'm going to take a stretch the other way. And come up. And then I'm going to do the other side. So I'm just going to turn my legs. I'm going to have my ball. I'm going to take a nice big inhale. Side bending, breathing, coming back up, stacking my side. Exhale, you want to feel those core muscles pull up and in and just stack you to come back up. One more there. And back, good. And I know I said one more, but we're going to do one more exercise because if you're feeling tight and aching in your body, my guess is you probably had a lot of sitting time and rounding forward. So I do want you to do a little bit of back bending. We're just going to do a simple little swan. This can be your favorite variation. I'm going to do a few different variations. I'm going to start with my hands under my shoulders. Legs can be together, or if like already your back's a little tight, just open up your legs a little bit. Sometimes that can feel a little nicer. I'm going to do a little pelvic tuck. Pull my abdominals in so my low back is nice and stable. As I inhale, I'm going to start lifting my head, pulling my shoulder blades together, lifting up. How far up you come is up to you. Exhale to come back down. Inhaling, head, shoulders. And coming back. Another of my favorite variations is just to reach your arms long beside you and do that same action. So as I come up, I'm going to lift my head, reach my fingertips, and then come back down. Reach, reach, reach through those arms, maybe hug them in a little bit, and then come back down. Let's do one more there. And coming back, good. And then I'm going to take a child's pose. If child's pose doesn't feel good to you, you could flip over on your back and take a stretch. You could flip over like this and hug those legs in like this. Anything to stretch the lower back. Do a little roll around. All right, and that's it. Just some of my favorite things to do if you just want a little movement time, just want to feel a little bit better, a little more mobile in your body. Great for kind of counteracting your day, or maybe you woke up in the morning and slept funny, that kind of thing. Those little exercises are a great little sequence. Thanks for joining us today. Check out more workout videos on our YouTube channel and find us at www.rivercitypilates.com.